The podcast that you're about to listen to does not care about your emotions, your hypersensitivity, or your political correctness. If you wish to continue, then
shut up and sit down.
What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. You're listening to the Alpha 5 podcast. I am Frank, a.k.a. PJ, here with Ray.
Oh, shoot.
John.
Nick's about to lose.
Fabian.
It's okay, though.
And Jonah.
Yo, what up?
What's going on, everybody? This is a special Thanksgiving episode.
Somebody had
Sound
to
like
do
you
it.
pussy, nigga.
He was that was some motorboat shit right there, bro.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Fellas, you ready for Turkey Day?
No.
I guess.
No?
I mean, technically, no. I want it to come and go. It's my least favorite of the holidays at the end of the year.
Why?
I mean, the food is cool, but then you gotta be around people. Like, there's a whole day of like you can't
That
go
is some
nowhere.
antisocial shit.
Oh,
Word it is.
because now you're forced to do shit that you wouldn't do during a normal day, like sit
With
upstairs.
people that you normally don't want to do it
My
with.
nigga, I never sit in my living room, and I'm probably going to have to. Like, I don't think I've sat on my couch but like 3 times ever. And
Wow,
I'm
really?
Damn, nigga, so where you usually be?
in my basement.
Oh.
He-
That's
he-
my
Nigga
man.
be isolated from everybody,
He be in
yo.
the cave,
That's
bro.
my man cave. I don't watch TV up there. My wife doesn't watch this for the kids. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So having people over is the worst part.
And you're having people over here, right?
Yep.
Over your house?
Yep.
I'm having people over too. Like, I mean, the good part about it in that sense is like you don't have to go anywhere, but then you have to you got to clean up
Yeah.
and like get ready for it to host.
Yes,
That
the
shit
worst.
kind of sucks.
I mean, I'll take it because I just don't. I hate going places for holidays because all you really want to do is go home. You know what I mean? After a while, so I'd rather just wait for you to get out my
And
house.
you got kids, bro.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
that-
so you
got,
can't
like,
complain, dude. You complain it both ways. People coming over, but you also don't want to go anywhere for fucking
Yeah, I
Thanksgiving.
just
You
He
gotta
just
pick
wants
the
to
lesser of the
be.
two evils at that point, sir.
I'm the Grinch. Is what you're really what you're really saying, and I except for Christmas. I love Christmas, but I still don't want to be around people. But I like Christmas for my kids, like, but not other people, like just my kids.
Yo, it's anti-human.
How was that inside anything? That's my family. What you mean?
This nigga just like, yo, listen, I want to celebrate
You
the
just
shit for me and mines, and I don't care about nobody else. I don't want to
I
spend time with
mean,
nobody. I don't want to be around nobody. It's just
I'm
a
gonna do the
kid.
phone calls. Merry
I
Christmas.
mean, I mean, keep it 100 though. He probably don't even really want to be around his kids like that. And after they open the gifts, like, all right,
oh
bye.
yeah, no, I don't.
You see? Like,
No, but more so
It
because
comes down to his man cave.
but more so they don't want to be around me because they have their things now. And so once they got their shit, what good is mommy and daddy?
Right.
Y'all clean this up, and that's really what it is. They make us clean it up, and then they go about their day. So
can we slow it down? Can we get through Thanksgiving? Like, oh my God, I hate this shit, man. Why people always like jump the gun? Like,
because
you
bad
don't-
memories
Pass.
are attached to each other.
You're going to jump the gun,
Fuck.
too, when you got kids.
Oh,
It's,
fuck
yo,
that.
did we literally just do the verbal like representation of what Walmart does? They just skip over like holidays.
Yeah,
and
like,
go right
we
there.
literally started talking about Thanksgiving and then immediately to Christmas.
You know
Like,
why?
That happens
You know
actually all the
why
time.
that is though, right?
Why?
Because Thanksgiving is trash and nobody cares about it. It's the stepchild of like it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's a glorified bullshit holiday.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, what are we celebrating? Massacre?
Right,
I
exactly.
mean, at the end of
Yeah.
the day? Like,
Yeah.
Exactly.
Colonization, genocide.
Oh, here we go.
I mean, no. Is
Wait,
that-
whoa,
No,
whoa.
Is
So
that-
wait,
Yo,
hold on
no.
a second.
Yeah,
Hold on a second. Yo, elaborate,
Whoa,
please, bro.
Don't get it twisted. I know.
Yo,
we
Yo.
were
Yo,
taught.
you got Jonah wound up
Well,
quick. He was like,
we were
yo,
taught-
what you
yo,
mean?
we-
correct, my
What
nigga.
you
We were
mean,
taught
though?
some skewed history when it comes down to Thanksgiving and stuff. With
We
with,
were taught what?
With some skewed history.
Okay.
You know, when they
Wait.
talk about Columbus, the Pilgrims, the colonists, oppressing obviously the Indians, pretty much exterminating them. Yeah, we got all that.
Okay.
No,
But
we don't.
I-
Wait a minute,
I
wait.
feel-
No, we no,
yes,
no, no,
we
no,
do.
no, no.
I like
There
how we
ain't
just,
no, no,
how we
no,
just
no,
There ain't
no.
moved right
nobody who
past
does not know that. West
How you just passively said that like it was just like not a thing.
Shit that was taught.
Yeah, we
like,
know
they got
about
a
it.
joke
Yeah,
in school.
it was just- yeah,
because
it happened, whatever.
Every time somebody talks about Thanksgiving, it automatically goes to the negative part of history, which obviously we all know
Because-
about.
No,
But nobody's taught that
no
though.
one's
Like
taught
nobody.
it.
te- Did you learn that in
bro.
school?
Yes, I
What?
did.
I didn't.
Yeah, eventually.
What?
At first, when I was a kid, they're like, "Oh, Thanksgiving," and make a fucking turkey feather
So
hat
you
and
learn-
shit.
so you learn-
and then eventually,
All right,
then
hold
you
on a
got to
second.
high school, and then it was like, it's kind of a fucked up holiday.
Nah, the internet taught me.
I don't know.
I
bro.
don't
elementary
I-
school
we
didn't
went to
teach
the
us.
same high school. I don't remember that noise.
Me either.
You mean to tell me that your high school
No.
or middle school
No.
sat there and told you?
Yeah, it did. You were absent that day in class. All right, I remember that shit. All right,
They sat
everybody
there-
knows that Thanksgiving was based off of fucking a bad past fucking experience between
So
the
why-
natives here and the
Past
colonists.
experience that
Listen,
went on for hundreds of
personally-
years.
If everybody knows this, why the fuck do we celebrate it with a fucking parade?
Wow.
Listen, I think it's evolved into something else.
Because it's the beginning of Christmas season.
Oh, damn it, Ray! Stop it!
Yes.
Stop it!
That too,
Sir.
Ray. That too, Ray. But it's actually a time where people come together and families and stuff. So I think it's evolved from actually a very negative thing into something that's actually
It
positive.
has, but we,
You know what I
we
mean?
can call it
So I
something
think we
else.
should kind of like focus on that idea rather than be like, oh fuck Thanksgiving.
Why don't we
But why?
put that
But why?
shit
But
in
why
April?
can't we? But why? Right? Why can't we tell? Why can't we speak the truth though? The reason why Thanksgiving even came about was because of what John just said. Columbus and the Europeans came over here, colonized, killed people. They came over here and said, "Hey, let's be friends." And the Indians was like, "Cool, let's be friends. Here's some food. Let's break bread together."
Hey, let me teach
And
you
then
how to
after-
survive on this land.
Right.
Let me teach you where the bad things are so you won't die, so you can thrive. Oh,
Right.
thank you, Indian man. Here's these smallpox.
Right, exactly.
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Or take this shot to the head.
Yeah, we shouldn't be celebrating that shit.
Fabian is saying that we've dressed up a turd, so what's the point of undressing it?
Because it's still a fucking turd.
Yeah.
What do you? No, you can't be. Obviously, no. That's
That's what
completely.
you just said.
No.
We can come up with another reason
no,
to cook
there
bad
is
food
no-
and
we
give
took
thanks.
we took a bad situation and we turned it into something nice and pleasant. So why go back and talk about the unpleasantness that started it?
No, nobody's saying not to forget it. Obviously, there was obviously some mass injustices that happened, and that's where the holiday's based off of, and it's kind of fucked up.
Tell me
And nobody's
tell
saying
me-
it's
tell me
kinda
where you hear
fucked
about
up.
that. Tell me where in
Nobody's-
society you hear about that.
I hear about it. They talk about it all the time, man. Freedom of information. Fucking it's all over Facebook. Everybody talks about it. Even if you didn't learn about it in fucking high school, I'm telling you right now, people have heard about it.
No, yes, people have, but where?
I'm pretty sure everybody knows
where do
that-
you see it like openly discussed? Because people would rather not. Let's be real. The
People rather not.
motherfuckers rather sit home and rather not have that.
Right.
I mean,
discussion.
because to be honest, I'd rather be having some patelas and coquito and freaking have a good time with my family. You know what I mean? I got to talk about, this holiday is based
So-
off of a bunch of Indians that got eliminated with
But
fucking.
It is.
So
Right,
why don't we create another like reason or rationale, not dress this bullshit of breaking bread together and fucking these colonists and Indians getting together singing Kumbaya.
Pick another
I mean,
month.
Like let's change it up. You know what I mean? Because this whole day and this whole reasoning, it's realistically a bunch of bullshit.
it is.
Like,
It
I'm
damn
saying,
sure
I'm
is.
saying historically, it's realistically a bunch of bullshit.
And no, but here's another side to it too, right? Even now, Thanksgiving, people just do it just because we're gonna sit down and eat. But nobody really sit there and eats. They're waiting for let's get past the food so I can go wait online and
My
catch
man,
these
don't
sales.
Don't
Nah,
even
I don't
get
know,
me
my nigga. I be
started
waiting
with
for the
that,
food.
though.
All right, now you're talking about that Black
I
Friday
think
shit.
niggas
Well,
be
guess what?
waiting for
That's
the food, but also waiting
Not me.
for.
Not me.
But this is what I'm trying to say though. What I'm trying to say is
Not me.
Thanksgiving, if you look at it in a bigger picture, it's some evil shit.
Dude,
It's some
people-
evil shit, bro, because
People have died off Black Friday sales when stores open and the stampedes at Walmart that trample
And-
mofos.
and
it's crazy.
and it's even crazier because Black Friday started off on, what is it, like 8 o'clock in the morning on Black Friday. Then it got pushed back to 5 in the morning. Now you got some places opening up at 12 a.m.
Yeah, it's sickening.
No, they open up sooner than that.
Oh, they are?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think some
Now
open like
Black
at
Friday-
8 or something like that, right?
There's some places that are, I think, are opening at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I think
On Thanksgiving, right?
They're gonna open. Yeah, on Thanksgiving they're gonna open, and then they're gonna close again so that they can restock, because these motherfuckers out here like need that sale so bad that they're gonna leave their families to go do this shopping.
Right.
So then they'll end up running out. They're gonna close to allow the employees to restock, and then open up again and go through the process again.
To be
So
honest,
what's
but
the point of Thanksgiving if nobody's being
but
thankful?
I think that's a group of people that actually don't appreciate Thanksgiving and being home with their families. They're just treating. Actually, I think a lot of them actually probably aren't even celebrating Thanksgiving meals and just waiting to go to the fucking store.
but
We're not even waiting. Well, actually, no, they are waiting. They
That's
probably
the
don't even
point. It's all a bunch of bullshit. People aren't getting together to appreciate not a damn thing.
A
It is
lot of people-
literally
a lot of people aren't.
It's
Right,
a,
a lot-
it's a
right,
reason to
exactly.
have certain foods and pretend like you like your family. And we got together. I love you. I'm so thankful for you.
I like my
So
family.
why y'all mad at
Fuck
me
yeah.
for being fucking antisocial when you just said the word pretend? Yo, I'm right.
I'm not.
Nobody
wait,
wants to sit
I'm not
there and
mad
deal.
at you.
Yeah, but I just wish we could call it out for what it is. Listen,
Bullshit.
I don't want to be around y'all for Thanksgiving. I don't want to be around y'all. Not saying y'all,
Yeah,
my
but
homies.
all right.
I'm talking about like,
Damn, yeah.
Here's the difference, though. Like,
Friendsgiving.
right.
We're open and honest in the sense that we don't like most people, so we're
Facts.
not gonna sit there and want to be around most people and pretend like we like you.
That's true.
In a general sense, right? I think
What?
me, John, and sometimes Jonah I don't like people. I think most people are idiots, and this is like a perfect case in point. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that I like you.
Sounds like
I'm not.
superiority
If I like you, you're
complex
gonna
there.
know it. If I don't,
sounds like
I'll-
what?
Sounds like a little bit of a superiority complex.
no, it
Most people are
has-
stupid.
Nah,
and
but I
fucking-
get what he's
No, it
saying.
has nothing to do with it. I'll
I
be
get the
respectful
vibes.
to everybody. I respect
Yeah.
everybody.
Okay.
I feel
It has
you.
not. It has nothing to do with that. But like, you know what? Like,
If I don't like you, I'm not gonna sit there and act like I'm having the greatest time and I want to
right
be around you.
now, Fabe, you're different. You're a social butterfly. All
Well,
right?
no, I
like
can be.
that
I can be
phrase.
very introverted, or I can also be very extroverted. Depends on where I'm at. So what I'm doing.
I don't know if I believe that, but
you have a lot of friends. You got a lot of homies.
I think
Yeah, but
Ray,
I got a very
I
tight
think
circle,
Ray's extroverted too, but Ray's like, I need to understand everybody, and
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, right.
we find relatable points, and like I respect.
That's
your
not
positions
true.
on
That's
everything.
not true.
All right, that's how you come out, bro. I'm just saying, like, I don't think I've ever heard you come out and be like, yo, fuck that guy.
Yeah, no, I don't think you ever will.
I don't. Yeah,
Because I
that
don't think
too.
Ray would ever feel like fuck that guy, no matter who
I
the,
think no,
no
I
matter
think
who the
he
guy
could.
is.
No,
No,
you're getting it twisted. Ray can definitely
listen,
be like,
me,
yo, fuck
me
that guy.
personally, if I hear Ray say, "Yo, fuck that guy," I'm gonna need to know why. My
Yeah,
nigga. Like,
yeah.
tell me what's going on, bro. Because
Yo, let me
that
jump
was
for you
deep,
to not like
yo.
that dude, we're definitely. I'm not liking him.
that was
because there's a good fucking reason why you don't like
Hey,
that.
if you don't like that dude, yo, let me know, son. We gotta get the gloves on.
What did you do
Like,
to that
bro,
nigga?
I don't even need to know. If Ray don't like somebody, I don't
Bro,
like you.
we ain't
He's
cool.
not gonna change it. He's not gonna change it.
Facts.
But
Oh
I'm
yeah.
saying, like,
But yeah, you shouldn't have to be fake for holidays. I don't wanna
Definitely
be fake.
not.
I got my own family and in-laws coming, and I'm sorry if y'all hear this. There's nothing against you, but I don't feel like having to entertain. Like, I gotta go up there and do small talk because you're sitting at my table, and all I want to go do is go downstairs and like chill, maybe like roll up or something. But I can't. I gotta go get dressed. I gotta sit there and we gotta talk about inquiries and we gotta talk about the fucking moon landings and whatever
Yeah.
the fuck else because you're there. And I
Small
don't know-
talk. You have to have
Yeah,
small talk.
because I don't see you, so it's not like I can talk about your everyday life, and I'm not gonna get personal enough with you to know for you to know about my everyday because you're still a stranger. I don't see you all the time, even though we family. You know what I'm saying?
It's the awkward truth.
my thing is Ray, we gonna say something?
No, go ahead.
Oh, my thing is why if we're gonna celebrate Thanksgiving, right? Why aren't we being taught in school or growing up the good and the bad of it? Why like we're in this country right now where immigrants are being frowned upon, Yet here's a situation where we're celebrating immigrants coming over and killing motherfuckers.
Well,
Wait, but there
you
was,
know it's because of the color of the immigrants. It's because of where the immigrants are coming. Not even the color, but where the immigrants are coming from.
What
there
I'm-
really was no good to Thanksgiving though.
But that's my point.
Like,
there
no,
wasn't.
you said like we should learn the good and the bad.
Well, no, there was a
What?
good.
There was an
depending on-
original good, but then
There was a
everybody
good
had to change their
depending
heart
on
after,
which
and it
side.
fucked
It
up.
depends on which side you are.
All right, I'll
Was it
give,
good
I'll
for
give you
the
that.
natives?
John. I'll give you that.
It was good. That's why Americans love it, because we came here and these beautiful people showed us how to grow corn and do all these
Pocahontas.
things. And, yes, and then we killed them, and then we manifest destiny, and we went west, and Lois and Clark and Pocahontas. I'm dead ass.
I know,
This is
I
how
know,
it went.
I know.
Yeah,
This is how it went, and now
you
here
are
we
such
are.
a nerd. You said Lois and Clark. It's Lewis.
Lois and Clark.
I
Well,
mean,
Superman.
they're very similar.
DC
I'm
Comics.
just going.
Isn't it
Man, you
Lois?
fucked up my whole
Louis.
soliloquy off of that dad joke. Oh man, forgot where I was going.
Jonah's rubbing off on me,
next
bro.
Alpha, I forgot where I was going.
Jonah's rubbing off on me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I get it. But the
Wait,
point
what? What? What does that even mean?
Yeah, all right, shots fired.
We were talking about off air.
The podcast you're trying to reach is not in service. Please try your call again later.
You become such a dad with your keys on your belt. On your
Oh,
belt. loop.
damn,
Here we
damn.
go.
That was,
Here we go.
Sorry.
My point.
oh, man, you're trying to
My
get out of
point
it.
is-
Well, hold on a second. What I want to get back to, because you got upset for what I said, so I want to hear your point as to why you got upset about
About
this
the
whole,
immigrants.
about the whole immigrant shit and all that. Like, what's
I
up
don't
with
know
that?
what you've been hearing or what mainstream fucking news outlet is telling you and all this stuff, but I'm telling you right now, there's a lot of people that aren't against immigrants. All right, I don't know what shit you're talking about or what you're hearing. All right, I know a lot of people that
Fox
are not
News.
against them. Fox News, they even said it themselves. They have no problem with immigrants.
They're
They have problems
sending
with
their waves.
illegal immigration.
They're sending
However,
their
that translates to
rapists.
immigrants.
They're
Period.
sending their drug dealers. You gotta. That's where you get
No,
it from.
no, you don't. He was talking about actually legit shit that actually happens. Other countries, third world countries, when they get overpopulated prisons, they send their people and they release them. Get the fuck out of here.
Reportedly calling African countries shithole countries that we want immigrants from Norway. Come on, man.
Immigrants from nowhere.
That's
Yeah,
what
fuck
he wants immigrants from Norway. That he doesn't want immigrants from Mexico. He wants them from Norway. That's not my words. That's our 45.
I want more
Respect the
orange
fucking
people
office.
with blonde hair.
Yo.
Only the best hair. I have the best. Oh man.
Oh man.
Get that motherfucker out of here.
Yeah.
Schiff, hurry the fuck up, please. God. Anyway.
Who? What?
Adam Schiff, nigga. Get this nigga.
Who's that?
Fuck it. Do we got the leader of the House Intelligence Committee, Adam Schiff, the only person that knows who the whistleblower is. Okay. I don't know. I don't know whether I should feel like a nerd or like sad.
Probably more sad.
A little bit.
Honestly, I would feel more sad because that just shows like, damn.
These are the kind of topics that are gonna be brought up during Thanksgiving too, though.
Yeah, got it.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
ready,
for
man.
sure.
No, you know what's funny though? You're right, and if they get brought up,
All politics is definitely getting brought
I
up
am
Thanksgiving.
actively avoiding them. Like that is how drained I am. Because this goes back to what John's saying. Like you end up trying to make small talk, right? And what is like the most prevalent thing going on right now with the whole impeachment nonsense and Trump? Always something about Trump. Somebody's gonna try and talk sports with fucking the Kaepernick bullshit. I don't want to talk about. Can we talk about something meaningful?
Yeah, it drains your soul.
Can we
man.
talk
Like
about
what?
something impactful?
Like what?
Oh, you gotta.
Well, I agree with him.
A business idea.
But the thing is, you
Does
don't
something
do that in
actually
small talk.
important
You don't do that with
happen?
people you're just passively talking to. You have to talk about something that is everybody's going to at least have some kind of opinion on.
Yeah. Have you ever tried? Have you ever? Jesus, I can't talk.
Yes, you can. we
Have
can do
you
it.
ever
Let it use your
tried
words.
to have a conversation, even a small talk conversation, and the person who you're trying to have it with is just still completely like
Yep.
dead?
And
Like,
then
they
but
you
I
still
stopped-
can't talk. Like the
I just
simplest.
stopped
What do you
the
mean? Oh, hold on. What do you mean? Like not receptive to what you have to say, or they're
or
just
not
a
capable,
zombie?
not capable of engaging.
And, right, not informed
Well, then you know
enough.
you ain't talking about that. I mean, you ain't gonna talk. If he wants to talk about I like cars, and you want to talk about cars, then that's what you got to talk about.
No.
You're obviously gonna talk about the meaning of life with this
but
dude.
even like on the simple shit where you're just like, yeah, so all right, I'm gonna go get more punch. It was great saying nothing with you.
Right. That's That's the
Dude
that's
starts
the
picking his
beauty.
nose and eating his boogers.
That's the
Like-
that's the beauty of it, and we just need to stop.
Like, when you have
Let's
to-
just throw the whole holiday away.
you gotta act like you like the person that you're talking to. Oh, so I heard your daughter is in second grade now. How's that going?
Yeah, I can't do
Yeah,
that.
I really don't give a shit.
I mean, I'm sure.
Oh,
none
that's
of-
fucked up.
Our houses don't sound like
Let's
that.
be
'cause we all come
realistic.
from ethnic households, so I'm
No.
sure nobody's talking like that. In our
Listen,
house.
hell no.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure I have no like I don't know my family. I enjoy seeing them because it's just I don't know, it's refreshing. I don't know about you guys.
Fabian,
but-
you're
Certain
just
family, yes.
You have
yeah, my because I also have a very tight knit. I mean, it just got
Nah, your
For me
parents is like
personally-
party throwers and they have dope ass friends and shit. Like your parents is lit, bro. That's I get it. You know what I'm saying? So
and
but-
my whole family's
yeah,
pretty
my
much like
parents
that.
is not. I love them, but they're not lit. You know
See,
what I'm saying?
right. For me personally, man, you are the exception to my rule.
What?
Because in my family, like that shit just don't exist. Like niggas ain't cool like that.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
like-
Yeah, niggas got beef.
Well, I
Like,
guess
we
it
got
depends.
it. Like,
no,
there's
but I
beef.
guess it
Like,
depends
yeah.
about the family. Like there's
So
really
we
no
don't-
beef like that.
Nah, we-
yeah, but
they-
that's some families.
it's
we
like
get down
that.
like
Yeah,
that.
like
and I
niggas got
said
beef.
we
We
because
don't-
I know.
yeah.
Like,
We did the mannequin challenge I think one year at my Thanksgiving.
oh, no, we ain't
I did see
cohesive
that. That
enough.
was actually a good.
We ain't
that was
cohesive,
pretty-
cohesive enough.
No,
for my
it was
family.
a
That came
lot
out
of
good.
fun. I got my dogs in it and everything. It was like, wow.
I forgot who was moving though in that one. Somebody like was really fucking it up a little bit.
Damn,
but
I be
everybody else
jealous
was
and
pretty
shit
good.
Somebody
because y'all be
probably did.
talking about shit that you like scenarios that I think that is only on TV, but yeah, like families really do that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'd be surprised like y'all really do family, y'all do beach shit.
I
Y'all
think
go.
I think it was like 2 years ago.
That shit is crazy to me. Taking family
Something like
pictures
that,
and
yeah.
shit, that shit blows my mind. Oh man, you're so lucky. Like that.
Yo,
ass,
what-
bro.
Well, you
Yo,
know
watch-
what? Now you
yo,
can change
watch
that.
the-
Now with your
Well,
kids,
yeah, of course. I'm
You're gonna be all tight with
That's
their-
the
way
plan.
more-
That's the plan now.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. But I'm just saying,
Break
like
that cycle.
You hear the stories like, yeah, me and my parents, they're taking me to this vacation, and we're just gonna spend the weekend. They're like, the nigga. what-
No, I don't know. I
they're-
don't know. I
they're
don't know if
doing
we
what?
did all that. I don't-
Rebecca. See, I'm always talking to her when I'm in my mind. Anyway, you've gone on trips with your parents when we were in high school, and they
Yeah,
just,
but I don't think during like holidays.
yeah.
I
I noticed because then who the fuck am I
you know,
gonna talk to?
I know my. It's like, damn, he's gone for the holiday.
Yeah,
You know what, PJ? I've been to a lot of your fucking family parties since I was a kid,
Yeah.
and I've never had that like vibe. Like you were just like, some of these people I really don't want to fucking.
Oh
talk
no,
to.
your parents
No.
throw lit parties too.
Yeah, you know what I'm
No,
saying? Like
my-
Your
yeah.
parents are super lit.
No,
And
majority my family. I have a small family.
Yeah.
Y'all
Yeah.
know this.
I know.
I have a
Yeah.
very small family.
Yeah, you do.
So, yeah, like when we get together during the holidays, like yeah, we have a good time. But what's ironic though is like we largely only get together during the holidays. So like it's like a lot of catch up. It's not necessarily small talk, right? Because we're all just all over the place. We all have a lot of things going on. My cousin's got a business in Bliss Boutique over in Goshen, yo.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm running the businesses. My parents is doing their thing. Grandparents is doing their thing. I'm fortunate enough that I still have my grandparents. Even saying that. So like, everyone's all over the place. Is my point. So when we get together, it is really a joyous occasion. We're catching up. We're enjoying each other's company. All that, something that we don't regularly get to do. But like at certain events, you always have those people that you're like, oh hey, like that where some people vibe with and some that don't, but they're there, and
you just gotta tolerate it. You gotta
Yeah.
tolerate
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
But see,
yeah.
that's the.
I don't even want to say tolerant. Like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they're there or not. There's
Yeah.
always people at an event that, hey, you're here, cool, how you doing? Oh, he's not here.
He's not missed.
Oh, so where's the other? You know, like,
Yeah,
like you
yeah,
just move
yeah.
on. Like, it's
Yeah.
like,
But
oh
then-
damn, that sucks.
But doesn't that you should make you think
you-
about
and-
like who you're inviting to these things? Because
it makes you hope that you're not that person though, too. Like, damn, am I that?
I don't go to other people's things anymore. I stopped many years ago. Like you couldn't get me to be like, oh, come over for like a hot like
I mean, you came to my birthday over the summer.
that doesn't
That's different.
count. That's your birthday.
I mean, that was a good time. You came out. I got you outside.
Yeah, I mean you can do that, but I'm saying like a holiday, like yo, come eat with my family for like this holiday. Like, yeah, that would never
I,
happen.
I actually feel like we could do like a Friendsgiving. That's a thing. I just came
Yes,
from one. It was
but
awesome.
what I
Yo,
would
actually,
say is
we
I-
should do
I-
that. Why don't
friends-
we do that?
A lot of people
friends-
do that. I
you
know
know
friends
why?
like, I
I'ma
feel like
tell
girls
you
do
why.
that though. Like, I feel like
because
Listen,
that shit
Friendsgiving-
is expensive.
To me, Friendsgiving to me is more meaningful than Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I
It depends, man.
Almost.
Y'all have different outlooks of Friendsgiving is dope, but it's not. I have 4 kids and a wife. Friendsgiving is not going to be more important this year than my actual Thanksgiving with my wife and kids. You know, that's my wife and kids.
I mean, your wife and
They're,
kids still go
they're
to
both
Friendsgiving.
they both depends
That's
on how
not-
much
that's not my
value
point.
you give it. You just, I mean, that's what I feel like.
yeah.
But let
Well,
me-
see,
let
to
me
me,
ask you,
to me, it's Friendsgiving is more valuable to me than actual Thanksgiving because of like my upbringing. Like I don't know most of my family, and my family tend to be my friends.
Okay,
You
okay.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
Like if we cool, like you are my family.
Yeah, yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like
hear you,
I
hear
got
you.
my family and they're cool. They're
I
there.
definitely feel you
But
on
you
that,
know what I'm saying?
Because I have friends that I am way closer with
Than
than
your
my-
family.
right? than-
Right.
But I
got
mean, why,
fa-
why
yeah,
does Thanksgiving
there's
have? Why does
family that I don't
Thanksgiving
give
have
a-
to be with the family? Why can't it be both? Why can't it be, you know, the people that you feel closest to?
Wait, what? Why does what?
Why can't Thanksgiving be that? Why can't Thanksgiving be who it is that you feel closest to?
It could-
Why
it
does it
could-
have to
it
be just
it
that?
very well
Kinda
could be, but
dictates
everybody-
for most that you do it with
Yeah,
your
you do it
family.
with your
Well,
family.
it
Yeah.
can because everybody always feel close to somebody else, and that's why.
Well, but society tells you, Thanksgiving is spent
Yeah,
with your
exactly.
family, and yeah, nigga, you need to go pretend.
Yeah, but that's not what I'm
No,
saying.
you
You're,
don't
you're
need to
saying
go
why
pretend.
can't you do it all together? Why
Exactly
can't it be
what
the same
happens.
thing?
No,
And
you-
what I say
that's
is
what you have. But you could go out there and just start freaking
it
swinging.
can't be the same thing because we
I
have
mean,
too many people.
Yo,
in
just
our
say
life.
no if you don't want to be with your family.
Yeah.
No, but why
can't-
can't it can't be every? We each got parents.
Sometimes
Your
it's easy.
parents, his parents, my parents. I got 5 siblings.
If I left
You know what
my
I'm saying?
parents to go spend Thanksgiving with my friends, my parents would have a problem.
I know they
I
would.
am a grown ass man, but I know that my mama is gonna say
Agreed, but that's a culture thing too. I mean, I feel like
It is.
because
Yeah.
My
you
mom-
know,
That's-
Rican families
I'm
and,
probably not
and
gonna.
black
I might
families
see
gonna
my
have a problem with
parents.
that.
I might see my mother.
That-
I ain't gonna see my father.
But that's why like Friendsgiving was even invented to give friends a reason to be able to celebrate something like Thanksgiving because you can get together any other time and have a big
Deal
old
with it.
fucking dinner together, right?
Well, we need to
but
do
no,
it-
you call it Friendsgiving at around Thanksgiving time, and it's usually around that period.
Matter of fact, we did that a few months ago, nigga. We all sit here, cook, ate, nigga.
Yeah, but we didn't call it fucking.
That was just
Friendsgiving.
real
It don't
barbecue.
matter what we call it. We can call it shubaloobaloo. It doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. Doesn't matter what you call it, right?
Hashtag shubaloobalooboo.
Yo, that is
It's about what it means. You know what I'm
that was
saying?
great. That was great.
Shubaloobalooboo.
I don't know where the fuck that came
I
from.
don't.
Sorry.
I know where.
Kids.
A very scary place.
It's definitely dark down there.
Yeah.
It's the upside
But-
down.
I mean, listen. Thanksgiving's a bunch of bullshit.
Listen, no.
Stop lying to yourselves.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, stop lying to yourselves. It's a bunch of bullshit. It's a holiday that is really nothing good that we
so
that
me
we
and
try
white
to
people-
make
Yo,
good.
Hold on a
hold
second.
on, hold on,
What
hold
is-
on.
wait, hold on a
Just
second. What-
because you treat it like bullshit does not mean it's bullshit. Just because the original premise behind the idea of Thanksgiving
Is bullshit.
obviously
Is
bullshit.
bullshit.
It was based upon some really fucked up shit that happened in this country's history.
If
I
it's
get it.
based in
However,
bullshit, it's bullshit.
What do you mean it's based in bullshit?
It's based
how
in
is you getting
bullshit.
together with your family?
Trade
and-
your
and
day off.
enjoying each
Trade
other's
your day
company?
off.
Bullshit.
Why is no the problem is why is it that we celebrate it on this day? Why are we told the story that we're told about why we do it? It's not the act of being together and eating. It's about why are we being pushed this narrative that these peaceful white people with buckles on their fucking shoes and their hats came over here, you know what I'm saying, and was lost and needed to, and these peaceful Indians just came out of the woods with fucking ears of corn and was like, here, white people.
In their ponchos.
And let's help and we're gonna show you how to do all of these things. That like, no, like they helped, and as soon as they helped, the white people was like, oh, we gotta kill these motherfuckers. Y'all know that, right? like, you know,
Yeah, it's
guys.
literally for that day, everything was great and grand, and then
Massacre.
massacre.
You know what?
It's like Columbus Day. Why the
No,
fuck
no.
do we celebrate Columbus Day?
It's a narrative
that's
that they want
that's
you
another
to tell. That right? And he was nothing but a
Fabian's
slave
about to-
owner,
Fabian's
a
about to
murderer,
bust one, man.
genocide.
Listen, I ain't gonna bust. I know the history, and I know it's fucked up. That's the
You
problem.
know the history.
The problem is
that's
I'm
not
not.
the history that's
I'm
taught.
just not
Taught,
trying to
exactly.
to dwell on that. And I'm pretty sure there was an initial, hey, thank you for saving my life, and then maybe a couple of freaking, maybe it could have been a couple days later, a couple months later, a
Thank
couple
you.
years later.
So
they
thank
had
you
to-
for saving
they-
my life.
They,
Now
they
I'm
had to
gonna
Now
kill
take
you and
die.
take your land.
Thank you.
and that
Thank
is
you for
fucked
saving
up.
my life.
But
Now
I'm just
die.
saying, it was
So we shouldn't celebrate it.
okay. No, I'm celebrating the initial of two groups of people coming together, even though one decided to fuck it up.
Then let's pick a day in
Eventually.
April 3rd, nigga. That's probably the most random day of the year that you can think of.
No,
April 3rd.
I vote April 2nd. The day right after you finish fucking up with everybody.
After-
You go and appreciate
I just
them.
want a stupid random day, like the 3rd of April, nigga. Who picks that day? You know what I mean? You know, and then we just eat that day and call it again shibaloobaloo or whatever the fuck. Like we'll call it Magic Day. Who cares? And we can make. It doesn't have to be this day.
Let's call it break bread.
But
with
I
family
think it
day.
naturally already did that. Even though it's saying it's Thanksgiving, yes, the people don't know the history because it's now just a day that people get together and just your families. You're not breaking bread with a different group of people and coming together like the original Thanksgiving
Let's
was.
tell
was
the
I mean,
celebrated.
so should
It's
we?
actually already evolved into something different.
Like
Yo,
you know, you know how-
so should we like purge them? Like, should we break bread and then wait for 12 o'clock and say, "All right, I'm killing all you motherfuckers"? Like, is that shit? Should we
That's
do
the real
that?
Black Friday, my nigga. Y'all eat, and as soon as midnight drop, it's all hell breaking loose. I bet you those are the first Black Friday fights was between the Pilgrims and the Indians, nigga. That's how that shit started,
That's
nigga.
what we gonna do. We
Soon
gonna
as-
celebrate, yo.
soon
We
as-
gonna,
Soon as midnight on Thanksgiving.
You really gonna find out who's your peoples at your Thanksgiving, bro.
Facts.
Because you know you only fucking gonna be breaking that bread with people that you know you real good with.
Yup.
And you only inviting people you know you real good with because you ain't about to catch that knife to the back.
Uh-huh.
That shit
You know what I'm
drops.
saying?
You
Them
gonna
niggas was-
really pay attention to who at your house.
So you're
Them niggas
basically
is not
trying to say
playing.
you're trying to simulate real history with Thanksgiving. That's what
yes.
I'm talking about.
Like, yo, yeah, I'm
Let's
coming.
really celebrate it.
I'm coming to your crib. Hey,
Why
babe,
not?
I'm here, bro.
It's a
You got a
reason.
nice crib,
Yo,
my
we
nigga.
cel-
His,
Yo, we
Dang.
celebrate. We
breaking
celebrate
bread.
all these other holidays July 4th, based off of history.
Beautiful holiday.
Based off of history. We really stuck on that history, right?
right.
So what you mean? You're saying, oh, you're really gonna break
Wait.
this holiday of history? All holidays is based off of history.
I know, but he was really taking it literal. Like, all right, let's do
Nigga,
this.
we take 4th of July literal.
Yeah, we
and,
do shoot
and
fireworks.
guess what? We still.
I
yes,
mean, we ain't busting shots. I mean,
Some
people-
places
but you know what?
are. Like,
yes, but
Yeah.
if you're talking about taking things literal, I can say, hey, well, black people wasn't free when the rest of America was free, so that wasn't black people freedom. Juneteenth was, right? So if you want to say about history, like, yeah, nigga, that's part of the history. We don't do that. But we should with this because this shit was genocide. At least the revolution was about freedom for somebody. Not necessarily black people, but it was for somebody. This was genocide only for Indians and success for the whites.
It was a day of.
well, let's not
coming
categorize as
together.
white. The Europeans.
Hold up.
I-
Wait, no.
Was it all
here we go.
Europeans or just a
Where do
certain
white
group?
people come from?
I'm just saying. I don't want to categorize.
I-
'Cause,
Yo,
I mean,
I
Spain was
understand-
in there. Like,
Spain is. Look at the map, and then show me Spain, and then show me where Spain is, and
Spain is actually
below France. Oh, okay. Yeah, Spanish people are white.
Yeah.
oh, I know
No,
that.
they-
Like super. No, he said Spain as if that's
Spain's
like,
in there.
well,
Oh, that was
That's
mixed
not
in
an
there.
ethnic country. There. You ever see Paul Gasol? Basketball player. He's super white.
and Martin
That's
Gasol,
not
yeah.
true, dude. Spain is a pretty ethnic place too, from when the Muslims invaded
Yeah,
it.
the Moors. But I'm saying.
Yeah, but they also went into Italy too.
real Europe.
Sicily.
Spain is in Europe. Like it's like in Europe is my point. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they're not like
Yeah, and some
they're
Spain-
not
Well, that's why
Some
they're not
Spain-
Guatemalans.
That's
Yeah,
why,
so-
that's
some
why
Spaniards
Jonah's
are
saying
racist as shit.
Europeans. Like you're, it's a terminology.
Spaniards
difference
are
is what
white
he's
people,
trying to
is what
say.
I'm saying. If you're from
Right.
Spain, you're white.
I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
But yes,
Okay.
it makes you feel better. Fine. He feels better. Say it's kumbaya versus chaos. Okay. So he's trying to word it different.
You are such a fucking PC. Like, bro, who cares if it's white people or Europeans? If I say black people or Africans, what's the fucking difference? It's the same thing.
Well, listen. The only reason I'm saying is European is because
I don't think so.
the
If I say people in Africa is black,
no, the reason why I'm
Oh,
saying the
no.
reason why I'm saying European is because if you look at like the slave mentality and all the oppression towards black people that we have now, all of that is a European mentality. Like, let's not. I'm not trying to justify or clear white people from the shit that they're doing.
No, I get what you're
However,
saying.
that mentality of the way they are is a European thing.
It's just I get it. It's just word semantics because all European nations are white.
He's saying it's semantics.
There is no colored European nation.
Oh, no, right.
They're all white. So again, it just sounds better.
It's just that region
I-
is
I
yeah.
Sun
I
is
mean,
not as
just like
powerful.
if you go to Africa, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be looking like
100% black.
Dark.
Every country there is black, except for maybe South Africa, which it is majority black, but it's still considered like not a black nation.
Well, that's
Yeah.
'cause, ironically, wasn't it a European nation?
Well, colonized.
yeah, it was colonized by
Well,
How many?
colonized, right.
You gonna have a white
But-
nation in the
Here we go again with the Europeans
How the
taking
hell-
over
how the
shit.
hell can you have
Come
a-
on over there on Thanksgiving, nigga. Here's some food and I'm gonna go die. All you motherfuckers. We
Colonizers,
taking over
man.
your shit.
colonized.
Yeah, you know what? And you know what's funny? I mean, we just get on them because that's the country that oppressed our nation, and we eventually broke free, right? But if you look throughout human history, that's always happened all across the fucking globe. Whether it's
Yeah,
Asia,
you know
Africa, different tribes that are freaking
You
battling
just
each other.
mentioned something interesting.
Gasp.
Okay, let's go.
Thanksgiving isn't an American holiday.
America wasn't formed.
Yeah, it was before. It was pre-America.
Wow.
That's my point.
Oh man.
I don't think we didn't have colonies at that point.
Why, as Americans, do we celebrate it? If anything, wouldn't it be more of a celebration for Europeans?
It's a harvest
It
festival.
would be a Dutch. It would be a
There
Dutch
you go,
holiday.
Ray. Harvest Festival. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
but
it was.
it's the Dutch.
What I'm
The
saying
Du-
is,
yeah, the Dutch.
as America had nothing to do with it because
Right.
it did not exist.
Well, the Dutch were the first ones here.
right? We celebrate Independence Day because that was the day America became independent.
Right.
Right.
It wasn't even. But the thing, you're
Why-
right.
And the same thing. Like, why do we celebrate Columbus Day?
Yeah,
It
Columbus
wasn't
Day.
even British. It wasn't even
like,
our
he
mother
didn't do
country.
it for us.
It wasn't even Britain.
He
It
did
wasn't
not-
even our mother country. It was the Dutch.
Right.
Yeah.
So we should have nothing to do with it.
But this is what I'm saying. So we're
It was more
essentially-
like of an idea than an actual. That's what I mean to me. That's,
right.
Versus actually,
We
it's
do it in the guise of celebrating the idea, but we're celebrating something that had zero to do with you. You,
Not
like, it had
necessarily.
nothing to do with
No,
you.
no,
You're
because-
celebrating
It was on the land.
ideal.
It was
No,
on
no,
the
because there's a
property
lot
of
of
it.
Dutch actual influence in this country too.
What,
just
what
like-
was that, Ray?
Yeah, all of New York. All of New York.
Yeah, Dutch.
Yeah.
New
York City.
Huge Dutch influence. A lot of names of Van Tassels and all that.
But
Harlem.
Thanksgiving-
Sleepy Hollow, that's
Harlem is
all.
a
But
Dutch
the,
name.
Dutch.
The
Harlem was a Dutch?
The Harvest
Yeah.
Festival
Yeah.
that Ray's
I know that.
referring to, America was not involved.
the first people.
The
to
first
bring,
Thanksgiving,
slaves
America
here-
was
Oh
not
yeah,
involved.
of course they're not. Because it was
So
pre.
why do we celebrate it?
Because there's a lot of holidays that we probably celebrate.
It's not
that
our
none of the-
history.
I mean, if it was on this. land.
It's not
whole
our
lot
history.
one.
No, yeah.
And on that bombshell, nah.
No. You're absolutely right. It was before the states were formed. However, it was still-
Appropriating somebody else's culture? Is that what we doing?
What
Oh,
the-
it sounds like it.
Oh,
It sounds
shit,
like
it's
it.
appropriate
I mean,
fucking Thanksgiving.
it's almost it's
Whoa,
it's
whoa,
Crack the
equivalent-
code,
it's- Thanksgiving is equivalent to St. Patty's Day,
which is not ours.
which is not ours. It's equivalent to Cinco de Mayo,
not
which
ours.
is not ours.
Yeah.
What else? What other bullshit do we celebrate
Those are
here
the
that
only.
has nothing to do with
those
us?
are the only minorities that are accepted in America. So those are the ones that.
Honestly,
What else?
if you
Amer-
really think about it, we are celebrating
other people's
a
holidays.
feat that had nothing to do with us, and factually was one
I mean,
of the
let's-
most negative things to exist, where a whole people were
Pretty much.
almost eliminated.
Well,
Yeah,
Hold
the
on a
beginning
second,
of their
let's
wiped outness.
I mean, let's be clear here. The reason why we celebrate St. Patty's and Cinco de Mayo is because these businesses want to get
Actually,
money.
you know what? I did-
Alcohol.
Ironically, it's because we like to drink.
Yes.
That's
I
what-
know. I didn't know that. There's. I mean, if you look at those groups of people, they actually have a major influence in the foundation of this country. The Irish have a big part of it. The freaking Mexicans have a huge
so
part.
what?
You
So
know?
what,
What
was
are we
the
celebrating in
Indians?
Thanksgiving?
So what was the Native Americans?
They do, but I mean, I don't.
We don't get
so
them shit.
when it breaks down, what are you celebrating at Thanksgiving? Hey, Europeans, thanks for wiping out the Indians. We appreciate it.
And building America,
Yo, speaking of which, what Native American holidays are there?
None.
which is so fucked up.
None that are like considered like
Thanksgiving.
national like celebrations. I think occasionally like something appears on the calendar.
No, you'll see like Native American Day or something, but no, we don't. We
Right,
don't.
but it's not like a
we don't
national
even
thing.
learn about it other than Pocahontas, We don't learn about them.
What are
You
you
know-
talking about? I did learn about them.
you know-
What classes you guys?
What
been
did
to?
you learn?
I learned about
You
the
learned
Northern
about them,
Indian
but you
Nation.
didn't learn. You
the
didn't
different
learn.
tribes,
I
the
agree
different
with
types
that.
of huts they
Yes,
lived in.
you-
One
yeah.
was longhouses,
You
one
got
with teepees.
yes, you
the
got
other-
a
Which
semester,
were the New
you got
York
a quarter
ones?
in 8th grade on Indian civilization. Yes, you did.
Well, I did my own independent research after too.
For the-
However, I did know.
I
So
said-
right, so then so
Yeah,
so
but I
we
did
weren't
learn a lot. It established some sort of
Yeah, but
ground
that's the-
for
bro.
being like some sort of basis.
But this
Yeah.
is, I feel like that's so crazy. Like they tell you the story that they want you to know about their heroes, about what they think is important.
You know what the average person knows about when it comes to Indian culture? Is that you can go to their reservations and get tax-free cigarettes and gamble.
nigga. Let me
I don't
let,
think
me-
they
let me show,
drunks.
let me
I-
show
do
you.
you
let me tell
really
you.
think a lot of people think that? I mean, I think a lot of people aren't that ignorant to that. No,
Wait,
I
no,
think
listen,
if you
I'm gonna
ask
tell
the
you my-
average person, tell me some history about Indians,
I'm gonna say bad.
or tell me
things.
something about Indians other than
Listen.
Thanksgiving.
I'm gonna
Morse
say. I'm
code.
gonna say the Trail of
What'd you
Tears.
say? What'd you say,
Can
Ray?
I? I mean, I could.
I'm gonna tell you my
rattle off
ignorance.
a bunch of shit.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna put myself on.
All
I'm
right,
gonna-
all
I'm gonna
right,
put
go
myself
for it,
on
go for it.
blast.
The
right now.
Navajo,
Let me tell you
I
my
think that
ignorance,
they
yo.
were part of using the Morse code during World War II.
The wind talkers.
Yeah.
All
We
right.
actually used the language of. I'm not sure if it was Apache. No.
Well, listen. Let me show you my
Navajo,
ignorance.
wasn't it?
Was it
Somebody
Apache?
asks me, "What do I know about some Indians?" And I'm gonna be like this. Woo! That's what I know.
Really?
Damn, son. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're not. No, this
Yeah.
country.
Yonkers.
No, it has nothing
nigga,
to do
like,
with
that's just-
Yonkers.
It has nothing to do with that. That's just what I was taught, my nigga. I don't know much about
The
Indians.
information is not as prevalent and in your face as George Washington chopping a fucking cherry tree. A
don't
story we all know.
I know, but actually, I feel like
It-
I've learned about the same shit.
Listen.
I've learned about that and that at the same time. I don't know. Maybe
No, you know what?
I feel like I've
And-
gotten
and-
both. I've
wait, hold on a
I've
second.
absorbed both.
Hold on a second. I just got something else. The other thing that I know about Indians is
They're in the cupboard.
no. that movie.
I love that shit.
That was a
It was
great
a great
movie.
movie.
I love
No,
that.
no,
movie.
fantastic
I don't know.
movie.
Damn, I don't know the name of this movie. The movie where the white boy ends up and his fleet ends up leaving him for dead.
That's a
and he ends up being cool with Indians. and
The Last
they show-
Apache? Isn't that a
no,
movie?
Nah.
Last of the
Pathfinder.
Mohicans.
Wait, The Last
of the-
Apache was about a
Last
of the-
helicopter, wasn't
No,
it?
no. Last No Mohicans is a great movie.
No,
too.
I don't think it was Last
It's
of
just
Mohicans.
called Pathfinder. When the Vikings first came over here, the first ones actually to sell in America.
No,
They
it's
came here way
it's
before
an
that.
Indian
Oh,
and,
you mean they didn't
it's
take
like
over
an
this
Indian
land?
movie. And
They tried to.
Yeah, it's an Indian movie, and
It
this
was a
white
white
boy
dude.
Didn't work out too
gets
well.
left for dead, and the Indians kind of show him.
what's the
like show him the way, like they show him his style, and which in
Is that,
return, which in
with the
return,
wolves?
when his fleet comes back to like destroy the Indians,
Dancing with the Wolves?
Yes, there it is.
That's the movie.
That's the movie.
You know, that's an
Dancing
old
with the
school
Wolves.
movie I haven't seen though.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that.
I seen it.
That's about as far as I go. It's about as far
Chill.
as I go.
There was a
Ne-
similar, there
never
was a
seen
similar premise
Zorro?
to that called Pathfinder.
If you're realistic, honestly, if you're realistic, people don't want to talk about how, like, the shit that happened after the Great Supper. Like, it gets ignored. Like,
You know, and you know what? And I agree with that. A lot of people rather choose to ignore it. But if you know about it consciously and you've been educated on it, people do know about it.
But right, okay, but yet people still celebrate it. If you really know the origins of what's going on,
Because
and then
you know
still
what?
celebrate it, that just
you know what? No,
And-
because you know what? Right,
I don't think
because-
enough people know.
Because what happens is they had
I agree with that.
there were some issues that happened after the Great Supper, but probably at that time they were like, "Thank you," and there was no issue. There was peace there, and
How can
everybody
they-
was living in harmony.
I just
at the
don't
time.
understand how you're
However,
still defending
no, I'm not
the
defending them.
genocide
I
of
am
a
not
people.
defending genocide, but at that time it was a good thing. Then shit changes. People's mentalities change, or whatever the fuck happened. Somebody was like, you know what, I'm getting greedy. I want
So
more.
you- so,
I
all
want
right.
it, and shit changed. But,
But
at
you
that
kept
moment
that.
in time.
So you kept out
was-
of all of this time. You shit was cool, but then it wasn't. So I killed you. But you wanted to keep that. You wanted to keep that interaction, that exchange of us. Even though I wiped you out and shit turned sour.
We started
I-
off
I-
okay.
Yeah, I wanted to
started
keep
off-
this.
We
this
started off-
specific
I mean-
tradition to pass on. And thing is, America's not even America yet. Now I'm gonna just keep doing this.
didn't people believe that Hitler started off with good ideas?
Yeah.
Yes, because he was
And-
bringing the people together and out of a
Right,
rough place.
and then he turned around and
Started sounding like a fascist.
massacred
6
a
million people.
whole religious group, and nobody celebrates anything that he did.
Nope. Actually,
I mean, they might do in some really
in
secret.
Germany,
fucked up
you're not
shit.
even
Right.
allowed to say Hitler.
But a
Neo-Nazis and shit.
whole
Yeah, they don't
country-
allow. They don't teach
It-
about him. They don't do nothing. Hitler is not, like a no go in Germany.
Yeah, you
But-
can't even have the
but
flag.
yet
It's
a
like
whole-
punishable.
our whole
by
But
jail.
yeah,
country-
we do that here. It's okay.
America,
Like,
freedom.
Well,
Yeah.
a whole
Hit-
country will get together and celebrate one of the main events that had nothing to do with them.
Yeah.
It's if you
Yeah.
really take a step back,
Yep.
like what the fuck
that
is
happened?
wrong with us?
That had to happen. What, like at least 150 years before the revolution
all because we need a reason, right,
to
to
eat.
get together
To
and
waste
eat
money,
and
man. Let's just
pretend like
call
we
a
like
spade a
each other.
spade.
It's not a waste because it's
Waste money.
I'm not against the idea of getting together
No.
with people, eating and
I'm not
having.
either.
So
and
you just want
watching
to call it
football.
something different than what
I
it was
want it
based
to
off
not
of.
be on that day.
Yeah.
I want us to have a different meaning. I want it to have a different symbolism
No,
behind it. I want
listen.
it to mean
let's-
something different.
Let's call a spade, man. The Thanksgiving is only because to waste money because we have Thanksgiving any other day. The moment we all
You
come
don't
together,
have Thanksgiving
you
every day.
can't.
What I'm saying
You
is,
can't have
listen.
Thanksgiving any day.
right,
Can.
exactly. What
That's why I'm saying
is-
let's switch today.
Right. No. I'm taking the idea of Thanksgiving out of the picture. We can have Thanksgiving any other way, any other day. If we decided right now, yo, let's go upstairs, cook a Happy Meal, sit down and just bullshit. Nigga, that's Thanksgiving.
Sounds like a great time.
Like we all around each
hungry.
other.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, but
I'm hungry.
the Cowboys is not on.
You talking about this?
Yeah, but that shit matters. There's no parades on. Number one, it's too late to eat fucking Thanksgiving dinner now.
No,
I get what
no.
you're saying.
Yeah, as
you
in
can
general
technically do
sense.
it. That's why I say we can switch. We can pick any day of 365 and say that's the day that we're gonna do it. And no, you can technically do it any day, but it takes planning. If you want certain people there, if you want to see certain people, everybody have to.
Nobody. I've never heard someone mention that Thanksgiving has anything to do with us, and that's not me patting myself on the back. It's me being completely ignorant
No,
to that idea.
I've never heard that. You need to put it on the
No, because you know,
internet for the world
well, I'm
to
pretty
know.
sure everybody does know that came after the revolution. I mean, if
Right,
you don't,
but
then
no,
it's
people
pretty
know
retarded.
what-
No, but
People
I
know
never.
when, but
It
no
never
one-
I mean, before the
registered.
It
revolution,
never
sorry.
registered that it has
I-
nothing to do with America. Yet all of America celebrates it.
Yep.
It actually, I see what you mean. But actually, if you really do think about it, the Indians
We weren't even
are
13 colonies.
part of our history, as well as the Dutch and a couple other freaking.
But
Cultures
we weren't
and-
even.
and
the
I
different
wonder,
colonies-
do
countries.
Indians celebrate Thanksgiving?
I doubt it.
Fuck no.
I probably. So the people who
No.
are actually directly involved don't celebrate
But
it.
you know what? I'm making that assumption. I actually could be very wrong.
Can
in
somebody
that.
Google
They
this?
probably could be like, you know what? They did some fucked
What
up
do you
shit,
want?
But I don't know.
What? What you said, right?
What do you want? To
Do
be
Native
Googled?
Americans
Do
actually
Native
celebrate
Americans
Thanksgiving?
celebrate Thanksgiving?
Research, right?
I'm sure they probably do it in the other sense, where they actually like mourn.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah, it's probably like Day of the Dead for Mexicans, but for
Yes.
Indians.
Yeah.
That's so fucked up, though.
It's probably true. What would they possibly celebrate? The day?
No, the Day of the Dead. No, the Day of the Dead is actually a celebration of.
It's a day of mourning
Oh.
for indigenous peoples. Hold up. I have a thing from a website from Newsweek.
the Day
It
of the Dead
says,
is actually
while
celebrated
for
in a
most
positive way,
Americans
actually.
now, Native Americans
It's not
say
negative.
that.
But it's also like it's a sense of mourning. They just do it in a positive way.
I just want to get this out before we disappear by Thanos. Native Americans
I was
say
just about to do that.
Native Americans say that the day is not a holiday, but rather a celebration built on a lie. One they would rather spend indulging in some self-care instead of a turkey and yams. Some even refer to the day as the day of mourning or unthanksgiving day. So what this tells
Unthanksgiving
so what
Day.
this tells me that if the natives don't want that shit and they don't fuck with the shit and they don't like the shit, we need to give the shit up. But just like we won't give up the name Redskins, even though it's super fucking offensive and racist in football,
Mm-hmm.
right? And the Cleveland Indians, again, super fucking racist,
Chiefs.
and a mascot super racist.
The Chiefs.
The Chiefs, which is a little less racist, but still racist.
Well, wait, what? Isn't it the Chiefs that do the tomahawk?
Oh,
No,
Yeah.
that's the Indians.
that's pretty badass.
Oh, that's
though.
the Indian.
Cleveland Indians.
I'm pretty sure that there's a football team that does it too.
It's the
You know what?
I don't know about that.
I don't. How do you see that as offensive when you're naming something? You're trying to name
You
a
don't
team after
see-
the fierceness of a group of people, like
So
the
let me,
chief
so
in charge, somebody that's
so Redskin.
The Chiefs isn't as bad.
Re-
the Redskins is not.
Redskins.
That's very clear what that's about.
What's a what?
Come on now.
What's
Like,
what-
there's no
Yo,
sugarcoat
yo,
that.
dead ass.
There's
Yo,
no sugarcoat
imagine a
that
football
shit.
team, right? Imagine a football team, right? That played in like New Jersey, and they mascot was Wesley Snipes, and they called them Blackskins.
What?
But that's what it is. If you look at the Redskins logo. It's an Indian man with a fucking headdress on. He's super red, and the name of the team is Redskins. But we're cool with it because America loves their racism, bro.
Just for a little history, didn't they get the name Redskins because of them scalping people
Yes.
at one point, and
The
having blood all over their face?
Right. Yep.
So, like-
super derogatory. If you actually,
But it is factual though, right? Not all of them. Not all of them practice
Fabian-
scalping people, by the way.
Fabian,
So
don't be part of the problem.
no,
If
not being
you-
part of the problem.
Stop.
To be honest,
Just
not
not-
all
don't-
Indian
don't
tribes
rationalize-
scalp people.
Don't you sit here and try to rationalize it being okay to be called a redskin.
No, nobody's saying
Bruh.
That
I-
you're
oh
leading
my
down
God.
that path.
No, I'm not.
If you-
I hear it.
I'm
I
saying,
hear.
but
I
it
hear
is-
you
it
trying
is-
to set it up, bro.
if you look at the Cleveland Indians logo, it doesn't get more racist than this. Like,
It's a good time.
bruh, look at that, super red. Like, looks like kind of like mischievous. You know what I'm saying?
So,
Oh man.
I don't know about y'all. Like, I'm gonna have a very real discussion about Thanksgiving with my wife because, like, this. I honestly, I feel enlightened.
I'm still gonna do the shit though.
I
I want to eat, nigga. I'm not giving up the food because of a principle.
it sucks that the really
Yeah.
it sucks that the really good food, like the really good food, it
Yo.
only comes out on like those special holidays. Like
Exactly. Benny,
Like
no,
Pernil,
bro.
my man's like, I'm
You got-
looking forward to this in the worst way possible.
you got the patelas, you got the coquito, you got the,
Oh
the
my God.
arroz. And then after that, then every once in a while they busting out the. My mom makes her scalloped potatoes. Fire.
Yeah,
But
and,
that's
and
the
for
thing.
the
She only
audience
does it
that are
for
black,
special
the black
occasions. Like-
versions of those foods.
Look, everything has a price, and ours is so cheap.
I said, and for the
The
people
black
that are black.
version.
Everybody's volumes has a price, and ours is so cheap when it comes to this.
You goddamn right.
It's real bad.
Listen, I'm down with natives and shit. Let's switch today. It's not gonna be this year, but we can switch it for next year. Why don't we make it January 1st, 2020?
No, that's
New year, new date, nigga. Fuck it. You don't see what I'm trying to do here?
anyway.
Work with me,
No, thank you,
nigga. It's for
ladies and
Trying to
gentlemen.
help
We
us.
appreciate you tuning in. I feel enlightened. We hope you do too. I mean, I don't think we really. But
I don't
it
know.
wasn't so much of an argument.
No,
Fabian tried. It was a good effort.
he just don't like when you start talking about his country.
It was.
Damn right.
I mean, yeah, but he couldn't even defend it.
I couldn't because it
It was pretty
Yeah.
pretty accurate.
Yeah, hard to defend genocide.
Re-
Here we go.
Remember to catch us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Alpha 5 Podcast. I'm Frank, aka PJ, here with Fabian,
Yeah.
Jonah,
Yo, happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Call me off.
John,
Smallpox blankets on Amazon.
Ray.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Oh man.
We appreciate you tuning in. Remember, we are all alphas at something. Peace.
Oh, that was good.